Hello, friends. I'm Rose Feerick. I'm a co-director of Wisdom and Money. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I would like to tell you about a few events that we have coming up in November and December that are designed to support your giving. We know that the end of the year is a time where a lot of us receive a lot of requests from nonprofits to make gifts. It's also a time where we're thinking about giving in other ways to our family, our communities, our friends. Wisdom and Money, of course, is a whole organization that's designed to create spaces where we can gather with other people, pray, reflect together in the hope of coming to an inner clarity about what's ours to do, and also an open heart so that the gifts that move through us can move in a spirit of love and joy, hopefully, and also so that we can receive in that manner. At the heart of Wisdom and Money's whole philosophy, vision, values, and practice is something that we call living in gift. Now, this is points to a sacred mystery that we believe is at the heart of everything, which is the reality that everything is gift. I'm reminded as I say that about a time many years ago at the dinner table in my family, and we were saying our gratitudes from the day, and one of my sons stopped the proceeding and sort of with the wide open eyes just said, if you think about it, it's all gift. Why did I wake up today? Why am I alive? It's just a gift. So that spirit, that awareness that that young child had at the dinner table is what we see as true. That is the nature of our lives. And all of us are invited to open our hearts and to participate in a flow of making decisions about our time, our energy, and our money that's rooted in that deep awareness. That's what we're going for. So this November and December, we have some events that are designed to support all of us to be able to make those decisions about gift in that spirit. November 2nd and 3rd, we have two online events. We're going to offer them at two different times. And these events are really about making gifts to Wisdom and Money. Of course, we are a nonprofit and we also invite gifts at the end of the year. And you also know, if you've been in our work, that we don't charge a fee for our work. So our retreats, our conversations, our monthly gatherings, they're all offered as a gift. And a couple times a year, we invite support for our work, financial support, so we can pay our staff, host our retreats, all of those ordinary expenses. So this is the time of year where we do that. At the same time, because we are Wisdom and Money, we also use that as an opportunity to reflect on giving. So it's not just about asking for gifts, it's also about pausing to reflect on how do we think about giving? Do we give monthly? Do we give annually? Do we give when we want to? Do we give out of a sense of obligation? Do we give when we get a windfall? How do we do it? Let's pause and reflect on that. What do we think we're supporting when we make a gift to Wisdom and Money? What do you know about the impact of this work because of what's happening in your life? What do you see happening in others? How is this work flowing out into the world? What do you see? Create space for that. What happens when you hear an invitation to gift? So if I invite you to make a gift to Wisdom and Money, what do you notice in you? Do you feel a sense of joy? Like, this is awesome. I get a chance to participate in this work. Do you feel a sense of constriction, defensiveness, like somebody's trying to take something from me? What happens there? Remember, what we're going for is the open heart and clear discernment. Sometimes we have some feelings that come up along the way, no problem. The space we want to create in our gathering November 2nd and 3rd is a space where we can just open that up so that when we make a decision, it really is rooted in clarity and that open-hearted place, which we're going for in the flow of money. November 2nd and 3rd, making gifts to Wisdom and Money. That's the focus there. Now, we also have an Advent retreat coming up, December 1st to 4th. It's a virtual retreat, which means you can participate from your home. We do ask people to treat it as if they are at a retreat center. Block off the calendar, let family and friends know that you are inside of a retreat time like that. And during those 3 or 4 days, we will have time to be in spiritual practice together, our contemplative practices that are at the heart of our work, also in conversation with one another. And we'll have time for silence, to rest. Now, our hope is that this retreat is a space where you can bring whatever questions you have around particularly giving, but any money questions are really welcome. We're just going to keep the focus there on giving for that one retreat. Put them on the altar, put them into our collective space that opening night, and then drop into the prayer and see what happens over the weekend. What shifts in your inner life? What clarity emerges? We've been doing these virtual retreats since the pandemic started, and what we have been amazed at is how, even as we stay home, that if we can take the time, inner clarity often does emerge through this process. So we invite you to come to that retreat first weekend of December. Bring your questions about giving, and let's see what clarity emerges. December 6th, week following that retreat, we have another opportunity. You'll notice it's the Feast of St. Nicholas, so that's an auspicious day. And that's a 90-minute all-network call where we will once again be inviting some space for us to reflect on giving in our lives. So we have the November gatherings are giving to wisdom and money specifically, and then the retreat and the all-network call in December are more general. Any questions you have about giving that you really want to take some time to sit with, please come to one, both, all of those gatherings. You're welcome. Also, of course, there is always the opportunity in Wisdom and Money to sit with me or with John Hokama for a one-on-one time. Maybe you have a specific issue related to giving that you really want to take some dedicated time with. We're available to sit with you in exploring what that issue is, what comes up, what comes up in you, what you're seeking, hopefully in support of the emergence of your clarity. Thank you again for watching, for taking the time, and I do hope we'll see you at one of the gatherings, November 2nd or 3rd, December 1st to 4th, that's the retreat, or December 6th. Many blessings on this time as we start shifting into the holidays, the Thanksgiving holiday and the Advent holiday and the Christmas season. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at one of our gatherings.